Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Script. And now before we get started, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I know you enjoy the content on the channel. And also don't forget to like and comment on the video. And now, as you see by the title, we're going to be talking about 4 reasons why persistence should be removed from COD. Now, for reason number 1, we have persistence allows less skilled players to have access to high streaks that they should not have access to. Because as you know, persistence is you don't lose your score streaks when you die, right? They just stack and stack and stack, and you'll be able to get those really high score streaks, which is very annoying. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about a freaking VTOL shooting from the sky like a meteor shower straight to my forehead in the middle of game from some random Jimmy that just downloaded the game. Like, that should not be a thing, you know? These less experienced / skilled players are having a blast dropping these VTOLs and chopper gunners on my forehead and against other really good players because they can, because of a perk, right? So that's number 1 why persistence needs to go. Reason number 2, persistence kills the late clutch moments we all love. Maybe this only happens to me, but do you ever feel like you're in a ranked game, and I'm talking about you're smacking the other team? Maybe you're playing a hardpoint standoff, and it's like 120 to like 30, and you're sitting here smacking. They can't even touch the OBJ. And then you put your binoculars on and look from the sky and see a freaking VTOL just raining on you. And like, what? He's going like 5 and 30. How does he have a VTOL? And after playing that game, you just want to get off. You're done. You're done for the day. You're like, I just sweat this entire game, and then I get a freaking VTOL dropped on my forehead. And now I just lost the game, and I lost my rank points, and now I don't want to play anymore. And you know why? One freaking red perk called persistence. Now, that's reason number 2. Now, reason number 3, we have persistence makes even pro players, very skilled or pro players, they make them look like they're trash, according to the leaderboard, of course, because you know everyone, they don't really see the game. Sometimes they just see a leaderboard or a screenshot, and say you're playing against somebody that's like a professional, and then you have your team and the whole team is running persistence, and then the pro player and his teammates are not running persistence. It's gonna look like a massacre. It's gonna look like the pro player is trash at the game because of persistence. It's not that they're better than the pro team or anything of that nature. It's just the perk allows them to get these streaks and to poop on the higher skilled players, making them look terrible. So you have a lot of these screenshots going around of, like, you know, players that are well known or good, are known to be good at the game, getting pooped on in screenshots from like random people. Like, I'm talking about Jimmys, nobodies, because they have persistence on, right? Now, number 4, we have this perk persistence causes other perk imbalances, right? So when people use persistence, they typically use the 3 score streaks, EMP, swarm, or orbital laser, or maybe they'll change the EMP to a cluster, right? That swarm, if you don't have the green perk cold-blooded, that swarm is a game changer. I'm talking about that swarm will spawn trap any team for a good 10-15 seconds if you do not have the cold-blooded perk on or you're not inside, because they spawn right above you, and I'm talking about they speed boost to your forehead every single time, and it's very annoying. You can't use any other perk, because if you do, you're gonna get smacked by the paper airplanes coming to your head. So you have to use cold-blooded. Therefore, you can't use toughness or quick fix, you know, other, I think in my opinion, more important perks. But because of persistence, you have to use cold-blooded, right? Another perk, for example, a lot of people like to use lightweight, but again, because of the persistence, clusters, whatever else, predator missiles, people have to use flak jacket. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hating on the perk, it's a good perk, but I'm trying to run around the map. I'm not trying to use flak jacket. You know, the game is very high paced, so I rather much use lightweight than flak jacket. But I have to use flak jacket because of the perk imbalances. Now, those are all my reasons, but I came up with a solution. Maybe they just remove persistence from the ranked playlist and keep it in the game entirely, but have a system to where when you when you go into a ranked lobby, it goes to your classes and it won't let you start the game if you have this persistence perk on, right? And it'll be like, please remove a ban perk from your loadout before starting a game, right? And that would make everybody happy. It would make the game less annoying, more fun. It would allow, you know, the unskilled players will have to put in some more work to get those high score streaks, right? And the pro players would be able to, you know, get those score streaks if they have them on, of course. But most people don't run those high score streaks because it's a risk, because you could be using lower score streaks. But that's really all I had to say. You know, I just really wanted to enlighten my 4 reasons why I think persistence should be removed. But that'll be all for the video. You guys give me some more reasons or opinions in the comments. I'll be sure to respond. Like I said at the beginning, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you're new. It's Script, and I'm out.
Lead up, got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe.